Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Prophecy, where we go on with the priority assignment. This time, as you see, a data hunt. Rebel Guard is the enemy. Mysterious violence location. Navy vessel PQ 16698. The Imperial Navy lost contact with a supply vessel shortly after it sent a distress signal. The last legible transmission described, yes, an inexplicable mind plague that turned the crew into gore-thirsty maniacs. The case is clearly linked to the previous incident. Orders board the void ship, purge the afflicted, and score the ship's data stacks for evidence.
Intelligence assets report several vulnerable cogitator stations in the area. Exact locations unknown. Tech priests predict moderate hostile presence.
Oh, just moderate hostile presence? Okay, let's put that to the test. Fun fact, since, although the lady there said location of the cogitators is unknown, they are being displayed on the map. Anyhow, we will fight then our way through those enemy forces right here, right now, and shall, well, not make any friends inside this wonderful void vessel, void ship, whatever you want to call it. So, at the point when everyone is actually attacking the Bulgarian, things are going into our favor, taking him quickly and niftily down. Okay, on. In this room, so the downside, of course, with large rooms always there, not always, but most times there is a big meeting, so to say, of a large group of enemies. Most times, not always, of course, not always, but many times there are lots of enemies inside. So with the cogitator standing into smaller rooms, that is, of course, a little easier for us, or not easier, but not as time consuming to process as a big room. Okay, those guys are back. The rebel sergeant is still alive. Taking him down is top priority. And I would like to summon some little guys like that.
Accessing hostile network. Data siphon protocols initiated. Warning, enemy response teams nearby. Prepare for contact.
So as you see on the minimap, they were coming from two sides. That is actually the downside of this class, that you can't tell your constructs hold this position. And now for some they are not even attacking. I don't know why. These are tinsy little bugs for me inside the game. But anyhow.
Data transfer complete. Terminating access. We've got a good deal of information, but there's more. Locate other cogitator stations.
Will do. The other ones I will locate as well. I'm even going for this credits where we really need. And on it. Wait, why are they actually being? Okay, that was the first. Why did I thought I have already not taken down, but dealt with two cogitators? That is something. It's always in UX or UX design, as you have to say. It's always hard to design it so everyone, every dumb person like me understands the UI immediately. I'm always confused with the display of the cogitators here, but it makes actually sense that the ones you have already downloaded are being displayed full, and the ones which have not yet been completed are being displayed with a transference that actually, or with a opacity that actually does make sense after all. Okay, they of course quickly fell. On it goes. We don't want to waste too much time with enemies we don't want to face. We just want to go. Oh my goodness, I have to do something at first, and that is taking down this rocket launcher. Very bad for us. Okay, I will then use this one and use it against the enemies of the Imperium. Okay, it is technically not doing much. I don't know why, but it did. The rockets there did not do what I wanted them to do in the end. Okay, switching weapon back, we then go on. Where is the second one? Is right in front of us, and the third one as well. So we have covered most of the space. That is very, very cool. Surprisingly, surprisingly, I had to use a lot of inoculators in this mission. That is very, very unlikely, and I am a bit surprised there, but well, if it's so, the good part is at least we have inoculators. The fun fact with the inoculators, I was so confused in the beginning when I played this game the first time. I always like to say that it was a Saturday evening, and it was very, very cool. Around midnight I played the first mission. But anyhow, what I want to say, in the first couple of missions I played, or at least the first time, I thought the inoculators were global. What do I mean with global? That you, like the healing portions in Diablo 3, that you have to, that they count for every mission, and if you and you have a specific amount of them, for example starting with 5, and then you can when you're heading out you can get 5 more, have 10, and so on. That I actually thought in the beginning, but no, you have the same amount of cogitators in every mission, and can the inoculator amount you have with you is actually
Data transfer complete. Terminating access. We've got a good deal of information, but there's more. Locate other cogitator stations.
with the inoculator module you then can increase the amount you're currently carrying with you. Okay, surprisingly there are a lot of enemies right here. Well, for a big room of course that is not surprisingly, I assume. Down, down, down. I think, okay, yes, there's still a Ogren, taking him down. Good for experience points, I assume. Gone, yes, and then we kick on into the last room, where the last couple of enemies should actually stay, and I want to say hide out, but that does not make any sense, where the last couple of enemies are lurking around and need to put to sleep in order so we can download stuff from the cogitator, from the last cogitator we need to download data from. Okay, we are nearly there. It is a small room. I expect not too many of enemies. That's good, but more than I thought as well. Okay, focusing on the Balgrin, nasty bugger, so to say. Come on, come on, come on. All constructs resummoned except the tank guy. And now the rebel sergeant remains. Down it is. Got that, and cogitator.
Accessing hostile network. Data siphon protocols initiated. Warning, enemy response teams nearby. Prepare for contact.
Well, I will not do anything, but we will watch our constructs. Well, yes, they can come from the left, they can come from the right, but I think we are not getting into too much trouble right here.
Objectives are met. All data sermons are now in Inquisitorial custody. Praise the Omnisire.
Oh yeah, we will do. And one little wonderful thing is going to remain, taking a little look at the debriefing and, well, process what is being said to us. Okay, the supply vessel is now under Inquisitorial quarantine after a series of tests, although Medicaid declared your You untamed. You are untamed. We have also been able to harvest enough information to determine the cause of the incident's operation successful. Next step, findings. All victims were exposed to a biochemical substance that triggered violent behavior. Said substance has been linked to the excommunicated member of the Adeptus Biologus who was involved in weapons research that was later deemed heretical. All research personnel was terminated under the Edict of Obliterations, with the exception of 2 senior tech priests, one of them being our target. And that, guys, right now brings us to the end of this episode, and you know it, I really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, then please, guys, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.